When Ram realized that there is a power within, to serve that power, he left his kingdom and went to the jungle for 14 long years. And nobody could stop him. The people of Ayodhya wanted to stop him. They were weeping, crying. He did not listen. Dashrath was weeping and crying. He could not stop him. Whosoever has recognized me will arise and serve me with such determination that the powers of the earth and heaven shall be unable to defeat his purpose. जो कोई मुझे पहचानेगा, बुद्ध ने जब एक बार पहचाना कि कोई शक्ति है, उस शक्ति की तलाश में वो चले गए वन में और वर्षों वटवृक्ष के नीचे बैठे रहे, साधना की। वो दिव्य ज्ञान परमात्मा का चाहते थे। अल्टीमेटली वर्षों के बाद उन्हें दिव्य ज्ञान अननोन सोर्स से प्राप्त हुआ, त्रिपिटक का। प्यारे बच्चों, जितने भी अवतार आए, यीशु मसीह को फांसी दे दी गई। He was put to cross and he was nails were put into his body through thick hammers. Still he was praying, God, oh God, pardon them those who are killing me. He was doing the work of God. That is the power. That power anybody can get, and with that power you can achieve anything in life. Gandhi used that power of God, and he realized that bringing freedom to country is of God's work. And he put his heart and soul. God helped him, and India got freedom. So, dear children, once anybody recognizes the power within, he has the power within, he can achieve anything in life. So, dear children, recognize that power within. Understand that power, the value of that power, and achieve anything great. And that is what you are learning in CMS. Not just learning mathematics or science or physics or chemistry and getting good marks, 98 to 99% marks. It's good to get it because man is a material being. But it's not sufficient. It is a material education. You also need human education and the divine education. Human education means the world belongs to me. One day I will unite it. And divine education teaches you that all the divinity that is within me, all the manifestations of God have come from one source. So this kind of divinity should come in our mind. Why the people are fighting in the name of religion? Out of ignorance. That ignorance has to be removed. That ignorance requires to be removed. Here you see a child. The child says, I am a material being, I am a human being, I am a divine being. First of all, I am a material being. So give me material education, best quality of material education. I want the best quality of material education, education of physics, chemistry, mathematics, science, biology, commerce, economics, computer science, language, literature, humanities, social sciences, all my subjects I should be ahead of my class through hard work and true merit. Let there be very good conceptual clarity. You must know the subject from the depth, not crammed up, not just mugged up. That is called good quality material education. So you require very good quality material education so that in your later life you can go in some career, join some profession, do some business or industry or anything so that you can earn your livelihood, support your family, support your mother and father who by the time they might get old. So this is your responsibility to prepare yourself for a livelihood. That is called material education, and for that also you should be ahead of a class. We want every child, we are preparing the child for a decision making, global career. You should develop your knowledge to such an extent that you can go for a global career, and that too a decision making global career. We are preparing the mindset of our children for a decision making global profession, for a decision making global position, so that you can bring about a change. You are being trained into Jai Jagat. You are being trained into Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. You are being trained into the philosophy of Article 51 of the Constitution of India. These are the needs of the times. These are the needs of the whole of humanity. The whole of humanity is sick. The purpose of today's education must be redemption of mankind from its godlessness, its ignorance, its confusion and its conflict. There are 4 ills which have entered into the mind of man, and that is godlessness. They are away from God. So we have to, see that God is really loved by everyone. Godlessness, ignorance. When godlessness comes, we become ignorant. We do not understand things clearly, in right perspective. We are ignorant. And that's why people are ignorant, so fighting with each other, killing each other, shedding the blood of each other. Ignorance. Then when the ignorance comes, man is confused. He doesn't know what to do and what not to do. He is confused. And then conflict enters into the mind of a man. He is in a conflict. He can't take any decision. He is in a conflict. So the man has reached to the point of conflict. So dear children, the purpose of education, today's education, must be the redemption of mankind from its godlessness, its ignorance, its confusion and its conflict. So dear children, this I say that material education. Then the child says, I am a human being. I am a part of the humanity. I am a member of my family. And I have in my family my mother, my father, my brother, my sister. My one sister is married in America. Another brother is married in England. So this whole world is one family. Extended family. ये विस्तृत परिवार है. This is my family. I am a human being. I am a part of the humanity of the globe. And the humanity is in distress today. So one day I will unite the world. With the help of meaningful education, I am getting a meaningful education in my school, material, human and divine. All 3 kinds of education, that is meaningful education. And with the help of meaningful education, I will one day unite the world. So this kind of human education you are learning here, you are becoming a good human being. A good human being is one who thinks of others. A good human being is one who doesn't think only for himself. A good human being is one who really helps the society to grow, who is a good member of the human society, who is a contributing member of the human society. So you have to become a contributing member to the society. So this child says, I need human education, and one day, with the help of meaningful education, I will unite the world. Third thing he says, I am a divine being. I have a divinity within me. I have a God within me. He is my real father. एक बच्चे से मैंने पूछा, कहाँ जा रहे हो मियाँ? बोला कि जी स्कूल की छुट्टी हो गई, 2:30 बज गए, घर जा रहा हूँ. मैंने कहा तुम्हारा घर कहाँ है? बोले स्कूल के सामने वाला. मैंने कहा भाई वहाँ तो तुम्हारे पिताजी की प्लेट लगी है, मैंने तो यार तुम्हारा घर पूछा. वो लड़का कहता है कि सर आप क्या बात कर रहे हैं? अरे मेरे पिता का घर मेरा नहीं है क्या? मैंने कहा तुम तो बड़े समझदार हो, बहुत समझदार हो. पिता का घर अपना होता है, जानते हो तुम? अरे सर इसको जानने की बात है, होता ही है. मैंने पूछा कि ये घर किसका है? बोले मेरा है. मैंने तुम्हारा कैसे है? बोले मेरे पिता का है. मैंने यार हद हो गई, तेरे पिता ने वो 4 कमरे का मकान बनाया, तेरे पिता ने ये भी बनाया? अरे सर हर आदमी के 2 पिता होते हैं ना. अरे मैंने कहा यार तेरे तो गजब कर दिया, मेरा तो एक ही पिता है. नहीं साहब हर एक के 2 होते हैं, आपके भी 2 हैं. मैंने तू बता 2 बाप होते हैं क्या? हाँ साहब 2 होते हैं. तो मैंने कहा तू बता तेरे 2 बाप कौन है? तो बोला सर एक मेरे शरीर का पिता जिसने मुझे शरीर दिया, और एक मेरी आत्मा का पिता. आत्मा जो रूह है मेरे अंदर, उसका पिता परमात्मा है. और सर ये घर मेरे पिता का बनाया हुआ है, मेरे बड़े पिताजी का, जो मेरी आत्मा के पिता हैं, अपने हैं, पराये नहीं हैं. मैंने यार अपने कैसे? सर जब हम बुरा सोचते हैं ना तो अंदर से वो परमात्मा कहता है बुरी बात है. जब हम अच्छा सोचते हैं तो भी परमात्मा कहते ठीक सोच रहे हो.
यह थे सिटी मॉन्टेसोरी स्कूल के संस्थापक प्रबंधक एवं प्रख्यात शिक्षाविद डॉक्टर जगदीश गांधी, जिनका मानना है आज मानव जाति को जय जगत के नारे को बुलंद करने की आवश्यकता है तथा विश्व में वास्तविक शांति लाने के लिए बच्चे ही सबसे सशक्त माध्यम हैं। डॉक्टर गांधी द्वारा शिक्षाप्रद आध्यात्मिक बातें इन प्रतिष्ठित चैनलों द्वारा नित्य प्रसारित की जाती हैं तथा रोजाना उनके विचार CMS FM रेडियो 90.4 मेगाहर्ट्ज से भी प्रसारित किए जाते हैं। छात्रों, शिक्षकों व अभिभावकों के मार्गदर्शन हेतु डॉक्टर जगदीश गांधी द्वारा लिखित पुस्तकें साहित्य भारती इंटरनेशनल, न्यूमन ग्रुप, 4C, अंसारी रोड, दरियागंज, नई दिल्ली 110002 से प्राप्त की जा सकती हैं।
स्वच्छ भारत का इरादा इरादा कर लिया हमने, देश से अपने ये वादा कर लिया हमने। स्वच्छ भारत का इरादा इरादा कर लिया हमने, देश से अपने ये वादा कर लिया हमने। ला 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 ला। स्वच्छ भारत का इरादा इरादा कर लिया हमने, देश से अपने ये वादा कर लिया हमने।
To heal the world with the power of Jai Jagat, City Montessori School since 1959 has been actively working to construct the defences of peace in the minds of students, for which CMS in the year 2002 was awarded with the UNESCO Prize for Peace Education. A Guinness World Record holder for being the largest city school in terms of number of students enrolled. CMS education revolves around the twin poles of godliness and globalism through 4 pillars of education, namely universal values, excellence in all things, global understanding, and service to humanity. It is no wonder that City Montessori School's Gomti Nagar first campus has been awarded first prize for academic reputation at all India level by the Education World magazine in its India School rankings of 2015. It is also awarded first prize for being the best co-ed school in Lucknow as well as in Uttar Pradesh. CMS founder Dr. Jagdish Gandhi has been motivating parents and generations of good and smart children through holding special prayer assemblies and divine education conferences.
54 years ago, I started this school on 1st of July 1959. The kind of education that is being given to the children is only material. But I realized the man has 3 realities of life. Man is a material being, man is a human being, man is a divine being. He needs a balanced education of all the 3 realities of life. Therefore, I started this school with a mission to impart a balanced education to the children. After beating the drum for 15 days in my locality where I started my school at Station Road, nobody is coming forward to admit a child. Then on the 15th day, I wept and cried before God, and I said to God, "Oh God, no child is coming."
Today, lack of students is the least of Dr. Gandhi's worries. CMS is the most sought-after school in the city. Everyone is welcome here, from the children of government ministers to the underprivileged.
Well, basically, numbers do tell you a story. Numbers tell you that parents like your education pedagogy, especially in a country where schools are every corner of the city and everywhere. What bespoke most about quality is the parents' enrollment at your school. I think it has to do with two main things. CMS is very solid on its values agenda, and I think parents appreciate that. It's number one. Number two, CMS has a huge program of peace education. So it's very systemic, and we have been acknowledged, therefore, by the UNESCO Peace Prize, which has been given for the first time to a school ever. And I think that's a great acknowledgement. It's not about numbers, it's saying that your peace program matters.
CMS is focused on quality of education. There's even a dedicated quality department.
Here at the Quality Assurance and Innovations Department of City Montessori School, we have about 45 staff members. They create the curriculum for the school, where the 20 campuses follow this curriculum.
It's so much more than academic. The school boasts 13 cricket teams, all striving to be the best, and hosts the International Premier School Cricket League.
There are many extracurricular activities which go on in our school, which are on the national level. So we are the students who get a national exposure. The students come from different areas, from different creeds, from different religions. And it is the school where the students get to interact with each other, share their knowledge, share their profound feelings. So it helps in an interaction between the students also.
Mahatma Gandhi said, I will not follow the beaten track. I follow this. I will create my own path. I have created my own path to bring about a change through education. Change the mindset of the children. I founded this school with only 5 children, and that too I got with great difficulty. So from word of mouth it is spread, and slowly children started coming in, and year after year the number swelled. It is in 20 campuses in the city of Lucknow. Even in a small town, there is not so much a big population like 47,000.
For 14-year-olds like Kanika Gupta, being one of thousands of students at CMS has its ups and downs.
Well, I would certainly say that all schools are good, but CMS, I would not think of leaving it. I cannot imagine leaving it.
Lessons in the school's 1,000 plus classrooms may look fairly familiar, but the subjects taught often aren't. Alongside geography, history and English, classes of up to 47 pupils are also taught messages of universal peace. Everything about CMS is big. It has 4,000 staff, around 30,000 computers, and goes through thousands of pounds worth of stationery each year. The daily 15-minute lunch break is no less chaotic. Each day at 10:40 AM, up to 4,000 pupils swirl the school's tiny canteen area, scoffing hundreds of vegetable patties and burgers. And out on the sports field, proceedings have an element of military pomp to them. Egg and spoon races are ditched, in favour of human pyramids and sack races.
I never realized that it is going to be so big. It was a very proud moment for us when the Guinness Book of World Record included this school. It was in 1999. At that time there were only 22,000 children. But now the number has been more than double.
Despite already being the world's biggest, City Montessori's growth doesn't look like slowing up.
City Montessori School has set up a peace table in Lucknow in the form of International Conference of Chief Justices of the World, making a global impact by bringing together 888 eminent participants who are heads of states, chief justices and judges from 121 countries since the last 16 years when the first conference was held, to create a culture of peace The World Unity Education Department at City Montessori School, headed by the founder-manager of City Montessori School, Dr. Jagdish Gandhi, is proactively working since the turn of the 21st century, garnering global support in uniting the world for children through enforceable world law and effective global governance. From the land of the philosophy of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, that is, Earth is but one country and mankind its citizens, CMS organizes International Conference of Chief Justices of the World on the theme of World Unity and World Peace, with a view to providing a safe and secure future for world's over 2 billion children and generations yet to be born. We at City Montessori School believe that a modern school must act as a lighthouse of society, providing meaningful education, spiritual direction, and leadership to students, parents, and society at large, and must also concern itself with the affairs of the age. Education for protection and security builds mutual trust. Children need the reassurance that their school, their elders, and their government are making efforts.
Global issues require global consensus and concerted actions by all countries of the world. One of the major challenges that confront the world is international terrorism.
This is when the children's attention turned to the world's judiciary as the last hope for humanity's future. City Montessori School called for the first meeting of the world's Chief Justices in May 2001. That same year, a second meeting was convened in December 2001. CMS has held a Conference of Chief Justices of the World, also called the World Judiciary Summits, every year since then. The Chief Justices and Justices have supported and endorsed Article 51 of the Constitution of India and acknowledged it as an answer to the safety and well-being of the world's children and to create a peaceful world for them.
Peace for all, and especially for our children and the coming generation.
Such a conference would have been hard to pull off by many governments, let alone a school based in Lucknow, India. Yet, they did it, and the results are impressive. No less than 888 Chief Justices, judges, and heads of state from 121 countries have participated in the international conferences of Chief Justices of the world precisely because they endorse the Children's Appeal. Every year, the appeal has been far more effective than the previous efforts. Children did not give up on their original vision, however, and they have been impressing upon the Government of India and its leadership to call a meeting of the world's leaders and heads to India to discuss plausible models of global governance that may be acceptable to all or a vast majority of countries, a global governance capable of dealing effectively with issues that transcend national boundaries.
I believe that this conference will definitely play its positive role in promoting peace and harmony in the world.
Danas se pred licem čitavog svijeta održava jedna seoba naroda. To nije više.
I want to say that I feel very
concerned, and I really support the topic that is being given, or the theme that is being given to this conference, uniting the world for children through enforceable world law and effective global governance.
The world's judiciary is seen as an unbiased body that can help safeguard the future of the world's children.
"60 countries are participating in this conference. Over 200 chief justices and judges are participating.
The world needs good people to rise against injustice and to build peace.
शिक्षात्मक सांस्कृतिक कार्यक्रम एवं चिंतन हेतु विश्व एकता सत्संग में आप सभी सपरिवार सादर आमंत्रित हैं।